Let's be clear about one thing. This $4.5 billion handout of taxpayers' money will not build 1 inch of new pipeline. In fact, every penny will go into the pockets of a Texas oil company, which it will then take to build pipelines outside of Canada in competition with our industry. How did we go from that company wanting to invest $7 billion in Canada to sending $4 billion of taxpayers' money out of this country?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, we are buying... Mr. Speaker, we are buying the assets of Kinder Morgan, the Trans Mountain pipeline assets that's currently there, and the opportunity to expand that pipeline. These assets create value. So we are buying assets that create value, and what we're going to do is create more value by assuring that the project gets done. These advantages are going to help our sector, our natural resources sector. They're also going to help our broader economy and create jobs across the country. We know it's the right thing to do. We'll get this project done.
Honourable Member for Carleton.
What he did is spend over $4 billion on a pipeline that Canadians have had for over 60 years. We get absolutely nothing new with this except a lot of financial risk. And $7 billion that was going to be invested by a private sector company has now vanished into thin air. So a very simple question. How much will it cost taxpayers to actually build the expansion, or is this all just a pipe dream?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, fundamental to what we are doing is actually buying assets. So those assets were owned by someone else so that we can actually make sure this project happens. Of course, we want to make sure that we get the appropriate value for Canadians. So there is commercially sensitive information that as we look towards how we might move this project into the private sector, that we need to recognize as commercially sensitive. Canadians will have a full understanding and transparency of this project, and what it will do is create advantages for our economy and for jobs across the country. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.